Yeah, all she needs to do is just say the motion, right? Got it? What's your name? Mackenzie. All right, I'm gonna call on you, okay? Sound good? Thank you. I just was in the administration. How are we doing, sir? I'm good. Are we all ready? Yeah, Jay, good afternoon. We're going to go ahead and call this meeting to order at 5 o'clock. We just want to thank everyone for being here. Today is Tuesday, March 1st, and today's our regular meeting here. We're going to go ahead and start off with the roll call.
Chuck White, board member. Mike Mangum.
Sandra Kidman.
Dee McCary, member.
Desiree Fowler. Lori Wilson.
Bryce Anderson.
Thank you, and we're going to ask, oh my goodness, I just lost her name. We're going to have a student from Lakeview, our pride student of the month, to say the pledge. Mackenzie, thank you. Mackenzie to say the Pledge of Allegiance, and she's going to have her principal help her out with that.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Mackenzie. All right, item C, agenda, approval of agenda. Do we have a motion?
I make a motion to approve the agenda.
Motion was made by Sandra, second by Dee McCary. All in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries with 5 votes. Item 2, announcements and comments. I don't think we have any, so we're going to go ahead and skip that. Special business, recognition of PUSD Employee of the Month, Charles Weiss.
Hello?
Hello?
There we go.
Okay, so we're gonna be recognizing the Page Unified School District Employee of the Month, nominated by Monica Gaylor, or nominated by Sue Tucker. Recipient is Monica Gaylor. Monica is an extraordinary ceramics teacher. You might not recognize the high school ceramics studio if you have a chance to enter, as it appears more like an art studio you might find in a university. She has transformed the studio into a professional workspace for the students, peacefully organized and well stocked with clay, glazes, supplies, and everything a student may need to progress and excel in their work. Enter her room and you will see highly engaged, positive, happy artists who are taking their art to the next level. She inspires her students to create pottery pieces that are meaningful to them as they integrate the complex techniques and skills that she teaches them. Personal.
You can talk loud.
Get your classroom voice.
Personal creative expression is encouraged. The students have hand-built everything from fantasy houses, pots, mugs, and crazy coil pots to decorative boxes with lids. Monica is a joy to work with in fine arts department at the high school. I am grateful for her expertise and her inspiration as a professional ceramicist. If you get a moment, please visit us in the art studio and gaze upon our students' prolific, vibrant, and imaginative ceramics. It's such a fun place to be. Congratulations, Monica Gaylor. Next recipient is going to be.
Doesn't working out there.
Okay. All right, next recipient is Michelle Pugh, nominated by Jennifer Latham. Michelle is an amazing problem solver, can juggle many things at home at one time, always has a smile on her face, and always tries to find a way to solve the problem where everyone is least impacted. Due to the shortage of substitutes and staff, Michelle really thought through a problem of having a teacher out for training. She tries to do a combination of pulling staff as well as splitting students into other classrooms so that not everyone is being pulled away after their duties. There are a lot of things to be negative about, but Michelle works hard to have a smile on her face and be a sounding board for teachers and paras alike. I always see her smiling and ready to help out when needed. For example, when I need help, for example, with Power School, she puts aside her work to show me what to do. Congratulations, Michelle Pugh.
Thank you, Charles. Moving along to item B, recognition of PUSD Student of the Month, Desiree Dollar. We're going to go ahead and get started with our Page Preschool. And first on our list is JC. And do we have Jace? I'm sorry, Jace. And I'm going to go ahead and ask his teacher. Is it his teacher that recognized him?
Hi guys, I'm Florissa Peshakai. I'm Jace's teacher. Jace has shown tremendous growth both academically and socially during our school year. He is rarely absent, and when he first arrives into the classroom, you can feel the joy he feels about being at school. He greets everyone in the classroom with a smile, including his teachers. He is often asking his peers, want to play with me, and he participates in all our circle time activities and gives his best work during our small group time. We love having Jace in our classroom. He is an amazing friend to all.
Congratulations. Now from Lakeview Primary School, I'm going to ask Nancy to come up and Mackenzie as well.
Mackenzie, I'm gonna have you turn around and show everybody your beautiful eyes. Oh, thank you. Okay. Mackenzie Says Chili is our nomination for this month. Mackenzie shows her positive school pride every day she is here. She is kind, helpful, and respectful to classmates, involved in class activities, determined in that she carefully does lessons and expectations, and excellent in working to the best of her ability. Mackenzie perseveres and has a great attitude that will take her far in whatever she chooses to do. And it is a joy to have Mackenzie in our class. And you are nominated by your teacher, Mrs. Fair. Congratulations.
Right, Desert View Intermediate. Do we have our principal here and Penny Haskey?
Mrs. Talbot nominated Penny Haskey for Student of the Month. She says that she is a delightful student to have in class. She has such a positive attitude all the time. It helps make everyone around her happy and positive as well. Penny has learned to keep working when things get hard, and it has really paid off for her learning this year. Penny is an excellent athlete and has excelled in soccer and mileage club as well. Thank you, Penny, for being such an awesome fifth grader.
Congratulations again. Page Middle School. Do we have our principal here?
Our principal is out and our assistant principal is recruiting.
Oh dear. Andrew, are you here? Nope. Okay. Student of the Month, Andrew Hasker, sixth grader, nominated by Rainey Goetson. Andrew is an exemplary student and peer. He represents pride in the following ways. He's always looking for ways to make people smile, laugh, and have a good time. He is also helpful to his peers during work time and takes the learning process seriously. He speaks to his teachers and peers respectfully and with kindness. He is polite and shows a lot of patience for a young man. He is focused on completing his assignment to near perfection and will always advocate for himself in times of need. D, he never gives up when something is challenging. He is the type of student who will be honest and with his teachers, allowing them to support his learning in a deeper way. E, he is an all-round great kid, and I feel blessed to be his teacher. He helps me understand the ways I can better my own teaching practice by probing and prompting me to clarify more, model, and guide instruction differently.
It's a separate celebration.
Is that
Not here. It's a separate celebration since they're.
okay? I was like, okay. So congratulations to Andrew, and we'll just hold on to his award. Page High School. Do we have our principal here? Sienna.
Thank you. We also have our nominating teacher, Mrs. Tucker, here, so she is going to read.
CJ, Sienna Jones. She is talented, dedicated. Can make me cry. I'm sorry. I love her. Inspiring, focused artist. She often stays up very late at home painting for hours. She found her passion at a young age and follows her heart when she paints, using vibrant colors and her wild imagination. She can be found painting daily after class in the art room and during lunch. She has a warm spirit and is a gentle, peaceful, and positive person. Each of her qualities are manifest in her exquisite paintings. She posts and sells her artwork on Facebook, so be sure to look her up.
I must recognize her grandparents for coming all the way out from Ganado. Mansa Mesa High School. of our principal, and Suzette Blake.
Yes, good evening. The student of the month for Manson Mesa High School is Suetta Blake. She was nominated by Richland Magbaseo. And she says, Suetta has been showing great effort in her ELA classes, especially in ELA 10. When she's ready to learn, usually after SEL, with Miss Olivia or Danielle, and no one interrupts, especially the one-on-one sessions with her, she's more focused, engaged, and more likely to finish her learning tasks. Congratulations to Suetta Blake. The student of the month for Sage and Sand Virtual Academy is Jackson Hanneswood. Is Jackson? Come on up, Jackson. Jackson was nominated by Celine Henderson. Jackson is doing great online, she says, your teacher. He works hard, asks for clarification, and participates in class. I know I can always count on him to move discussions forward, no matter the topic. Congratulations, Jackson.
I just want to go ahead and ask our parents to go ahead and stand, and we would like to give you a round of applause. Thank you for all the hard work that you do to bring your child to school and have them participate and be such successful students. Thank you. I believe we want to ask our Pride Student of the Month to go out into the hall there, and they'll get their picture taken. All right, moving along to item C, recognition and approval of donation made to the district. Well, the question, that first one that is on in our tabs, is that from the previous one?
Which one?
Wanda Burton?
No, it is being approved this month. It's
Okay, we approved it last month. Okay. Items being donated by Wanda Burton in the amount of $150.
It's for recreation.
Recreation, okay, so 3 basketballs, 6 footballs, 6 frisbees, and 12 tennis balls. Also being donated by Shanda Young is girls JV varsity for middle school. In the amount, estimate of value of the item, $825. And then also by donated to the Page Middle School as well from the Booster Club in the amount of $825 for 15 cents of jersey. And also a cash donation of $65 to go to Auto Tech Club. His donation was given by Dr. Tim Richards. Do we have a motion?
Make a motion to accept these donations.
Do you have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, motion was made by Dee, seconded by Charles. Motion passes with 5 votes. Item D, moment of silence. You could all join me. Thank you. Item 4 on our agenda, executive session. Item A, call for executive session pursuant to ARS 38-431.038.303A1. The governing board may convene an executive session to discuss and consider personnel matters regarding administrators' role in the Page Unified School District. Do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion to go into executive session.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion was made by Sandra, second by Dee. Motion carries with 5 votes, and we're gonna go ahead and ask everyone to exit the room so we can go into executive session. Yeah, let's go.
I started her day off.
Yeah, we have to stop the pizza.
I'm so proud of you.
The second.
Are we set? We're gonna go ahead and exit our executive session at 6:04 p.m. Item B, this next agenda item was to go into executive session. It is our understanding that the personnel has asked for public meeting, right? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
An open meeting. So the next agenda item will be to discuss the recommendation for termination of Stendell Seamster, a classified at-will employee.
I so move.
Okay. We have a motion by Sandra. Do we have a second? Second by Dee, and we'll go ahead and have you speak, Dr. Anderson.
President Fowler, members of the governing board, this agenda item is regarding my recommendation for the termination of employment with Stendell Seamster, who is a classified at-will employee. As a classified at-will employee, her employment may be terminated for any reason or no reason. In this instance, I am recommending termination because Ms. Seamster is either placed or allowed to be placed on social media pictures of her modeling lingerie, pictures of lingerie, and at least one video of Ms. Seamster lounging on a bed with 3 other people while stroking each other. Although the individuals on the bed with Ms. Seamster are clothed, the video and its accompanying music are sexually suggestive. Ms. Seamster's posting of these images has caused concern and confusion among students, parents, and other members of the community. It is my opinion that the posting of the images and video reflect poorly on the school district and are unprofessional. Therefore, even though no reason is required to terminate the employment of an at-will employee, I believe in this instance there is sufficient reason to terminate Ms. Seamster's employment, and pursuant to policies GBEA, GBEB-R, GBEF, and GDQD, I am recommending that the governing board approve my recommendation to terminate Ms. Seamster's employment with the district effective immediately.
Thank you, Dr. Anderson. Do we have any questions, board members, concerns, discussions?
No, I was just gonna ask, you did offer resignation, right? Or
President Feller, Ms. Kidman, yes, the option to resign was an offer.
Any other questions? All right. I'm gonna go ahead and ask for a motion, or motion was made by Sandra, second by Dee. All in favor, say aye. Wait, we need a motion, sorry.
No, we made a motion. Oh, we do, oh.
Other motion.
Do you want me to restate the motion?
Yes, if you could.
Okay. Hold on. Can I make a motion to approve the superintendent's recommendation for termination of Stendell Seamster effective immediately?
Second, are you gonna still second that motion, Dee?
Yes.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, motion carries with 5 votes. Moving along to item C, possible statement action following, never mind. Governing board reports. We're gonna go ahead and ask Mike to start us off with the governing board reports.
I don't have anything.
Chuck,
I don't have anything else.
Sandra,
It's been a few quiet days. Everything's a report.
Dee,
I don't have any to share.
I'm trying to think. So, the Arizona School Board Association Advocacy Day, that took place last Tuesday. 18 of our high school students attended, and actually 19. So last Monday, we took students to the Arizona State University. Students got an insight of the campus. we had two of our student alums that participated in the student panel. That was J.C. Billy and also Holiday. Jonah Holiday, that's his name. So we participated with that. Students were very pleased with their visit to ASU. A lot of the students just were surprised with the amount of information that was shared with them and just opportunities as well, and gave them an inside idea of what to prepare for after high school. So that was awesome. And then Tuesday, we were at the state capitol. The students opened up the agenda with the traditional song, and also we had 6 of our very own students that participated in the student panel. And this is the first time that the ASBA had students on site. So we made history for the Arizona School Board Association Advocacy Day. A lot of great information that was shared, being that we are a rural school, but the needs are also transparent for urban schools as well. So that was good. Our students also got to go to the Senate floor, and Senator Hatofley, also the students got a chance to meet with her for a very brief moment before she had to vote on the floor. So we made our way across to the legislation building, and our students also met with House Representative Myron Zosi and Blackwater. So later, of course, now I'm getting all these names mixed up in my head. But Senator Hatofley came back and visited with the students. So the students had questions for each of our representatives, and there was just a lot of great information that was shared. And so our students left with very knowledgeable information, and just amazing, especially to hear from our females. They were very proud and inspired by the amount of females that are in office and just the leadership that they've seen within the ASBA and at the state capitol as well. So thank you for your help and support to make this trip possible for our students, and we hope to share pictures, but other than that, that's all I have. All right, moving along to item B, superintendent report or comments.
President Fowler, members of the governing board, I will keep it brief. There are 3 things I would like to highlight that have absolutely been true positives in the work that I've been doing over the past month. One, an extension of the ASBA opportunity. I did have an opportunity to spend time on 2 separate occasions meeting with the Unity Club and the Navajo Language and Culture Club, and just have an open conversation and discussion about issues related to public education today in Arizona, how that impacts Page, and some other questions that they just had that any of you that know me, I'm an open book. The second highlight I would like to share is on our full day professional development day, I had an opportunity to get around and have a open dialogue with all of the certified staff at each of our schools. We are truly blessed to have the educators we have working within our district, and it was a very energizing experience for me to have an opportunity to interact with them and have a discussion, and that's just the start, not the end of the discussion. The last thing that I would like to share is today I had the opportunity to go over to Lakeview and read in a kindergarten classroom, and I think I walked away getting more from that experience than the students actually did. A student gave me a piece of artwork they completed and it's sitting on my desk in my office, thanking me for coming over. I read a couple of Dr. Seuss books. The other thing is I've never had so many hugs in such a short period of time, moving from the rocking chair to the door as I was leaving. So these are things that have truly filled my cup in my role as interim superintendent of the district. That's all I have to share.
Thank you for the feedback. Sounds like you had an awesome day.
It's fantastic, yes.
That's great. Item 6, unfinished business. We do not have any, so we're going to go on item 7, governing board consent agenda. Sandra, would you please read?
Yes. Okay, a copy of the consent agenda is available at the district administration office. All items listed will be considered as a unit by the governing board and will be approved with one motion. There will not be a separate discussion of these items unless the board member requests, in which case the item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered as a separate item.
Thank you, Sandra. Do we have a motion?
Make a motion to approve the consent agenda?
Second?
Second. I second.
Thank you, Joe. Motion was made by Sandra, second by Chuck. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion carries with 5 votes. Item 8, calendar of events. Board members, you do have a list of items or calendar events. Any questions?
I'm excited to go to the schools again for your teacher conferences.
What time are they at? I know we got an email on that.
The evening ones are 6 to 8.
6 to 8. And Thursday's a half a day, so it'll be 1 to 4, correct? Correct. Okay. Any other questions? All right, moving along to item number 9, additional agenda items. A, employment contract forms to be utilized for the 2022 through 2023 school year.
I make a motion to approve the employment contract forms.
Do we have a second? Okay. Dr. Anderson?
President Fowler, members of the governing board, it's that time of year as we are looking to plan for next year. These contracts went to our attorneys for review and update. They have been returned in the form that you see them in the packet. The one piece I would like to point out, I have added back into the contracts for the 2022-2023 school year, the liquidated damages component, which carries a price for breaking a contract once entered into.
Okay, thank you. Board members, do you have any questions, concerns, discussions? No. All right, thank you. Motion was made by Sandra, second by Dee. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries with 5 votes. Item B, possible approval of a resolution designating March as official music in our school month. Board members, can I get a motion, please?
I make a motion to approve March as music in our school month.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All right, Josh, bring it.
I'll make it fast. Me.
Don't forget to turn it on.
Did you bring your card?
Take photos of that.
Today, President Fowler, members of the school board, and Superintendent Anderson. Page Unified School District is immensely blessed to be able to say that every school in our district offers their students a music education. This is not the case everywhere. Unfortunately, districts cutting access to music education has become an all too common chorus that keeps music educators like myself crossing our fingers, our toes, and our drumsticks to continue the work we do in our classrooms. 33 years ago, the National Association for Music Education recognized this and began an annual celebration in March to advocate for keeping access to music in our schools. Initiatives and other work like this are clearly working because in 2015, the United States signed into law the Every Student Succeeds Act, which for the first time listed music as essential for a well-rounded education. But Paige already knows this. We've known this for a long time. And if anyone is wondering what our students are doing in their music classrooms, let me just share just a few highlights. Just today, over 160 students at Desert View traveled to Flagstaff to attend the Carnegie Hall's Link Up concert with the Flagstaff Symphony Orchestra. This week, every choir, band, and orchestra at the middle school and high school will perform their spring concerts. On Friday, Lakeview is presenting their second musical of the year. The Chamber Orchestra has been invited to perform at the Navajo Nation Spring Council session. The Lake Powell Chronicle recently published 3 PUSD music stories on the same front page. 8 high school students recently participated in the Northwest Regional Music Festival. Both the high school and middle school concert bands and Chamber orchestras will be attending their large group festivals later this month. A high school violinist is a finalist for the prestigious Flynn Scholarship. 27 middle school students have been selected to participate in the Middle School Honors Festival in April. Students at every level have been enjoying a plethora of new instruments funded by ESSER and JLM grants. And specialized music programs are being developed at Mesa High School and Sage and Sand Virtual Academy to best serve their students. Our music teachers are doing amazing work, but our music students' work is far more amazing. To support the work being done in our music classrooms, I humbly ask that you resolve to designate the month of March as Music in Our Schools Month in Page Unified School District. Yeah, and thank you for your consideration.
Thank you, Josh. Superintendent Anderson, do you have anything to add to that?
If I could only be as eloquent as Josh has been, it has my full support.
Thank you. Board members, any questions, concerns?
I'm just really excited about this. On Wednesday.
All right, other board members? Okay, we got a motion by Sandra, second by Mike. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Congratulations. Item 10, future agenda items. Here's your chance.
Like to request for a work study session. Use of laptops students have provided. Just want to know what the plan is and, be updated on what the intentions are moving forward with the laptops. So that's important.
All right, board members, anyone else that wants to add any agenda item? And remember that if you do decide to have an awesome idea or just a thought, please let Lori know so that she can add that to a future agenda item. Item 11.
D.
I'm sorry. D?
It's D's item.
D's item, item 11, adjournment. Make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
We're gonna get adjourned this meeting at 6:22. Oh, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries with 5 votes.